Hello and welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. It has been a little while for
And
us, so
cockies.
oh my goodness, of course.
I
Uh,
almost did it. I
yeah.
almost did it.
So
If only it was in unison.
it has been a little while since the last time we actually recorded this stuff. So I'm gonna do a full backstory. Well, not really full, but this has only been going like for years now. Oh my god! Start from the moment you guys got onto the island. Crazy.
Oh
That
my
would be
god.
That would be quite a recap. I should actually do one of those, but right now
Yes.
we'll just do a
I
regular.
I wanted to
No.
animate one, but I just never got around to it.
Yeah. The team, the story so far in the last few sessions has been the team had recently gone up to Coal Rock to track down some missing adventurers and look into possible finding of a Jinsen temple underground in the mines under Coal Rock. Went down there, found that there's a malicious mushroom entity under there that's infecting people and turning them into mushroom people, and it's going bad. Also found a temple to Jinsen and also the Lord of the Hells, a co-opt temple. It's pretty weird. Fought off the mushroom people in more ways than one, who went up into the town and found that the whole town was pretty much infected with that stuff and had to fight a bunch of them. Before
And
returning.
we had a genius plan.
Yes, there was a genius plan. You should definitely go back and watch that stuff if you're really interested. But long story short, they managed to get that under sort of wraps for now. Obviously, it's still a big problem. Talked to Wayclaw about it, and he's going to get some priests and stuff, and a whole bunch of. He's going to pay a whole bunch of people to go in and keep that under wraps for now. Until that point,
He's already paying us to do other shit. He's like, fuck it, we'll just get somebody else to deal with that now.
for now, yes. But he did request that you guys go to Storm's Ledge to find out more information about these mushroom people and what you can do about them. So after spending a little bit of time at home, you guys went and shipped off to Storm's Ledge, where you talked to a bunch of people about all this stuff. You've talked to the wizard at the top of the tower, who told you that his fungus was playing up at the same time you guys were fighting. You talked to the dwarves and got some books from them about a particular adventurer who had been down in the Underdark and documented his travels with them, as well as many times he spent in Myconid colonies previously, ones that are not so hostile, and also his book about going to the Hells. Then you guys head upstairs to the fabrication station where you are right now, and had Joe look over the communications, quote-unquote communications, that were had with the fungus at the top of the tower. And basically it came to the conclusion that the fungus that is in the machine at the top of the tower that's dealing with that is a different colony to the one that was attacking you guys, and is possibly at war or being attacked by the same colony, and was calling out for help. Yeah, that's pretty much where we left off. There is a masquerade ball in Hiroga within the next couple of days that you guys want to go to, so that you can find out more about what the ministers are, the bad ministers are doing in regards to the war effort. Also possibly track down this person that Jun has been contracted to kill from his fairy patron.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then
What
after
was
that,
his name again?
his name was not revealed to you, I don't believe.
Oh.
I'll just confirm.
Just some guy.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't confirmed.
I need you to kill somebody.
The Batman.
Oh wait, no,
Hmm.
his name was a. His name.
I thought it was like a moniker type of thing, wasn't it?
No, there was a name.
No.
I believe. It's been a while. It'll be here in my notes here somewhere. But either way, the idea was that he is also a changeling. You were informed of that much, at least, and that tracking him down will be difficult due to that fact. So, yeah. Yeah, the name is in here somewhere. I will track that down for you, but at the moment, what are you
I
guys?
found it in my
up to?
notes.
Oh, you found it?
Nice.
Fantastic.
Win Kararan?
That sounds right. Where is it in my notes? Is the question. Cool. Well, the question for you lot is, what do you want to do now? Again, you have a couple of days before you need to be at the ball back in Hiroga. Yeah. Do you want to go and do some more stuff somewhere else before you go there? You want to head back home? Or do you want to head straight back to Hiroga? Or do you
Where?
want to go back down to Storm's Ledge? Or I think that's pretty much it, really. Back
Where
down to Storm's
are
Ledge,
we
back home.
currently?
You are at the top of Storm's Ledge in the fabrication station. There is a teleportation circle in the closet here that Joe knows how to use. That you could easily ask him to, or him or Zupimo to teleport you back home if you like. Alternatively, you can use the teleportation circle to go back down to Storm's Ledge, or you could walk down there if you want to, or you could go directly to Hiroga.
Walk back through the dark, past
Okay,
the
but-
shadow creatures that are scraping at the ground.
Yeah.
Didn't we come through here for a reason? And I've got no clue why.
Yeah, you
So it
can
wasn't just for this teleportation moment, because otherwise we
No.
could have just gone back to the school.
No, you came up here to talk to Joe about the fungal stuff.
Right.
He
Since Joe was
interpreted
up here.
the
Right.
communication drawing things.
Yes.
Cool.
Um,
Sorry, just have this moment where I was like, where the hell did we risk those freaky creatures again?
we could also pick up this summoning circle, teleportation circle sigil, couldn't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we don't
We
need
don't
to
have
do
to-
that anymore.
Creatures. Yeah. Cool.
Did Joe get a chance to catch up with Crash?
In a sense.
Did they do the dial tone noises at each other?
Yeah.
That makes sense. God damn it! I was looking forward to an awkward conversation.
Between me and myself.
My
yeah.
favorite.
But those are the
Between
best
you-
ones.
Me, myself, and I.
Between you playing a robot and you playing another robot.
I mean-
Crash, do you want to ask Joe about what's going on? You had a thing that you wanted to say?
Did I?
Was there
Hello?
not a thing that we wanted Joe's opinion on aside from this?
Something.
Was there?
Mushrooms?
Something that Crash couldn't decode or something? Or was part of their makeup that Crash didn't understand, but Joe might? It was something to do with... Oh god. I don't remember, sorry.
I know that the I know that the papers that you got from the Wizard in the Tower were among that. and it was discussed.
Mm.
I don't think there was anything else in particular.
Okay.
At least nothing that is related to the story at large.
Okay.
But if there is
Cool bean.
anything specific you would like to ask, you may go ahead.
No. I think I'm good.
Okay. Cool. Well, where do you want to go? Back down to Storm's Ledge, back home, or Wayclaw's house in Hiroka?
Should we
Those are pretty much the ones
check
you've been.
in on our little friend first?
Which one? The
What,
one at our
Varys?
house?
Yes.
What? Sorry, what? What did
No,
I
no,
do?
our young friend who is not
Oh, back at
currently.
the house.
I'm right here.
We also
I'm trying to
need
be nice because you are here. The person who I don't usually call a friend, who is currently in our residence, which is freaking me out a little bit.
That is fair.
The one you turned into gold or the one who's still alive?
What?
The one who we turned into gold was an evil person. That's
Was not a friend.
Definitely
never
not
a friend.
Okay.
Though there
You
might
wanted
still be
to-
dust from that other one.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Anyway,
I think we tried to sweep it out, but
we did.
hmm.
There was it was a lot.
I will say if we want any magical things, Storm's Ledge is the best place for that. If we want to shop before we go anywhere else, but otherwise,
True. We
that's
should
it.
probably do some shopping.
If it's
I think
necessary.
we should, because we will be using this ball as an opportunity to spy, and we will want to be relatively well disguised and elegant and fitting in, so
Well, I mean, you can do that. Sure, that's good for you to
Wasn't
say.
Wayclaw gonna
I
buy
think I'm
us
just gonna
stuff?
be me because there's not
Yes.
much disguise in me.
I think
magic.
Wayclaw is sorting out clothing for us, but I believe we're like making our own masks and things. That was how I understood it anyway.
well, I would
We need
like
to
a
add the
nice
crafts.
mask, and I would like perhaps a potion to make my hearing better, or make, I don't know, just make spying easier on these
Yes,
warmongering rats.
yes. Let's make it easier for you to spy because you're probably going to be our number one spy besides Ailey, but you're a lot
Mhm.
easier to disguise.
Yeah.
I'm
And
the
if
number
people
one
see-
distraction.
Yeah, though you could probably do some spying too because people don't know as much about you yet.
Been flying under the radar.
But if they
You don't
recognize
really
me, they're going
either.
to expect Ailey, and then they'll probably spy Varys.
I don't
Hmm.
even know if I know me.
True.
You are
Anyway,
at that age
we
of
really
self-discovery.
Buy you some therapy.
Extension.
Do you want to read your book?
Okay.
Oh god.
Just like pull my book out and shove it in front of my face because the adults have been saying weird things and I've spent the last few minutes with my eyebrow one up, one down so hard that I'm going to give myself a headache. So I think shoving my nose directly into a book and just kind of vaguely following the adults is probably a good way to go at this point.
Fair enough.
In before Dex check walk directly into like the big bad evil guy or something stupid.
That would be quite impressive.
So I'm pretty sure that there's going to be a fair few people there who have are pretty sly and might have some magical affinities and things. So I don't think we're going to get away with magical disguises. And Thrakus is just not disguisable without magic. Not really. Not in this setting.
I don't think we have to be fully disguised necessarily. But we certainly do have to be convincing, fit in, And very
Yeah.
shrewd.
We have to be sociable. I'm saying is that there's probably going to be eyes on me, Ailey, and Varys, as much as Ailey is probably shrewd enough to get away with this anyway. I mean, how long did it take us
Ailey
to
could
realize
just
Ailey was a
disappear,
dragon?
but also be the most like distracting in your face thing as well. Either
Yeah,
or.
exactly. Like performance or sleuthin, either way.
Mhm.
What I'm more meaning is that I feel like, especially for Varys and myself, maybe leaning into the fact that people recognize us is safer because then we give more opportunities to other people by distracting.
Yeah, sounds good to
I
me.
like that idea.
Yeah. Plus, I'm not very convincing.
No, neither am I.
honestly. So, if I lean into it and I wear my polished plate, yeah, Jamie's family arms, and just have a pretty mask, but you can still see my horns and stuff, then people will know who I am, and they might be distracted.
I'm sure they will.
But yes, let's sort out disguises / masks and things for everyone else too. No?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay.
do we need? Should we go home and make those, and then go shopping, and then go ball?
Oh, I was thinking shopping in Magic City for magic items, then home.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I mean, we got circles now, so
I suppose it doesn't matter, like,
I suppose we don't have to go home.
distance-wise. I think Thorakis really wants to go home, and I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. We left a teenager in our booby-trapped house, and it's really sitting weird for me.
I explained where every possible place was that the traps were,
Yep.
except for the ones in my room. That's fine. There's no reason that
We were
anybody would need to
supposed
go
to
into my
tell
room.
them about the traps.
Yes. I pointed out the ones at the doors, but what have you done?
I mean, they're not gonna go in my room, right?
That was my thinking as well too. Like that's why I didn't mention the ones in my room. 'Cause, like, why would you need to go into my room? I
Can
don't
just
foresee anything bad happening.
elaborate fucking pocket glitter. If you go into Ailey's room and get dousing glitter,
Glitter booby traps.
so she knows who it was, as well as like.
Mhm. Instant punishment.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, home.
That's just for entering the room. You know, if you go near any of her actual treasure, then it's a little more deadly.
So, home or Stormsledge?
It sounds like home.
Okay. Well,
Yes, I forget that with these teleportation circles, the distance is nothing.
yeah. Well, home first. Okay. So, you all get together. Avril notes down in one of their mini books the sigils required for coming back to this specific teleportation circle here in the fabrication station. And then Zipimo gladly casts teleport circle back to your house, as Errol also provides him with the required sigils.
Mhm.
And away you go. Bellabord.
Magical.
Or back home. So, where to from here?
Pulls book out, shoves book back under nose. Oh, left hand. Oh. And start like drawing in the air, trying to figure out how to do the spell.
Unbeknownst to yourself,
you
but
home?
noticeable to everybody else. Let's see. Flicks of ember sparks off your fingers as you're waving. And fingers in the air.
Okay, so then you wait. Is this a wait? Is the range on this spell touch? Do I have to touch? Ew.
So,
Ew, touching people.
it is just after midday. No, it's actually going to be a little bit further than that. Like mid-afternoon right now. Yeah, it's mid-afternoon right now. You've got a couple of days to get your stuff in order. What would you like to do first? Bearing in mind that Waycor did say that he would provide clothing. Yeah.
Though I think he said he would not give Ailey a new dress and leave her to wear the one she had or something like that.
Yes, you said you wanted to wear your dress, so he said that would be fine. But he said anyone who needed stuff made for them, he would get that done.
Did he take specific like requests and measurements and stuff from us?
No, he was not prepared on that front, so you'll probably need to go ahead and see him sooner rather than later if you would like that done, to get that actually done though, in a timely manner.
Was Reptar around?
You don't see them in the kitchen, but you assume
I
that they
literally can't move because gameplay is paused. Thank you. Hello? We are of the home. Do I see any glitter around?
Not any more than than there normally would be.
Fair.
Hey,
Hey.
Crash.
Hey.
Crash, I want to try something, buddy. The book says, look, this bit's like turns the book around so it's tucked under their nose, trying to show them the page. This bit says that it doesn't work on undead people or on constructs. So
Yes.
that's you, right?
Yes.
So if I touch you, it won't. Like I can see if it doesn't hurt, then I'm probably doing it right, and like at worst, it's not gonna like do anything bad, right? Could I try it on you?
Sure.
Like putting all my skills together, still kind of like reading it off the book, and be like, okay, and like put the book down at my feet and be like, okay. Practice to this. Like, gently rub my hands together and touch.
Roll me an Arcana check for me.
Will do as soon as I can.
Yeah.
That one. Could be worse.
Wow.
Could,
Your
it could
Arcana's
be
only
worse.
a +1.
Yeah. I'm smart.
Yep. Yep. Okay. There's a slight static discharge between you and him when you make this contact. It doesn't do any damage, but it reflexively makes you pull away. Ah. Well, I don't think that worked.
For flavor, is it like a little bit of smoke from my finger instead of fire?
Oh yeah.
I don't think the rest of them are gonna let me try it until that doesn't happen.
I would
Well,
say not. Yeah.
shove space back in book.
Can try
Right.
me if you like. Spell
Can
is
try it on.
on me.
Are you sure?
What spell is it?
I'm trying to do Cure wounds.
Ah,
So it makes people feel better. I said I wanted a book to make people feel better. I've been reading it for ages.
yes. Why did it make sparks if it's cure wounds?
I'm probably not very good at it yet.
Well, you can't get better without practice, so go on.
Okay. Let me just check the little there's like a little a graph of like what you do with your hands. It's like a picture that shows you how your hands are supposed to be. It's pretty cool. It's like put it down on the table and go, okay, and then like practice it once in midair. And then rub hands together, do the right gesture, and touch the Jun.
Right.
I'm aiming for elbow.
Both of you roll Arcana checks for me, please.
Excellent. I'm guessing at this point that
Hey! That was better.
that like Thoricus and Varus have like moved off into the rest of the house to go look at stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
So like the sensible ones who would be telling us not to do this are not here.
Correct.
Not
That's-
in the room.
Yeah.
That's what I
Probably
was
just sitting there
relying on.
drinking as well.
Yeah,
Like
the
might
right-
be there, but is definitely not being useful about the situation.
Ruckus and Varus both heard craft day, like make your own masks, and were instantly off.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, with this one, you both feel a heat. So where Everil has come in contact with you on your arm, elbow area, you feel like a nice muscle walling, right? Like I think like deep heat or any of those medical brand of things, and Everil, you feel it back in the very tips of your fingers. Having only the briefest look at the diagram that Avril showed you and watching them try and perform that action to use that ability, use that spell, your natural magical talents provide you with some insight as to what they're doing wrong. If you want to relay that, it's up to you.
So Jen will go, oh, not bad. I could feel it in the muscle. But I noticed that when you moved your hands, you didn't quite get the picture doesn't show the third dimension very well. And he'll like mimic the hand motions and kind of just correct slightly and take Avril through them and show how he would do it differently.
Okay. Everyone.
So I have to do, but so pictures don't show your whole hands because they only show a bit of your hands? Is that what you're on about?
Well, the picture is flat, and your hands are not flat.
Yeah, they are. Look, holds Pam up.
Yep.
Anywho's, we
Jun
should
narrows
we
his
should move along.
And he's like, whatever. The picture's not as good as it could be. Just do it the way I showed you. You'll get better. Trust me.
I'll keep trying, but books are hard. I got all these funny words.
They do. I find it's much easier to just, worship a slightly evil, powerful being. Get your power that way.
Where
Yeah,
does my
that'll do.
power come from?
I
Stares
assume-
at hands intensely.
Ailey will be like sipping whatever and be like, mine come from my parents. Like, that's her contribution to how magic works.
Yep.
She's so
I
good at
don't-
this.
I don't think my mum and I don't think they had magic stuff. I only had magic stuff when the holds arcane focus slightly without thinking. You know, when anyway, we got stuff to do.
You mean when you set your house on fire was the first time you did magic?
Yeah, it kind of exploded, but yeah.
Oh. I thought you learned magic from books first.
No, we have books in my town. Jen, you're so stupid. Walks away with face and book, just trying to find somewhere comfortable to sit down. Like continuous giggling to self.
Jun just kind of rolls his eyes, shrugs it off, and goes to join Ailey in whatever drink that she's sipping on.
All right.
The usual.
The usual, yeah. Hard liquor.
Gonna have to socialize. Gotta get prepped.
It's not for a couple of days.
Yeah, gotta get prepped.
Preparation
Start
Ailey.
now.
Pre-drink days in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's people. People are scary.
that's
It's
fair.
time to get lit.
Pre
It's
drink.
not that it's people, it's the kind of people that will be there. She's like, I'm starting now, guys. Like,
That's fair.
You
God
can't be
damn.
hobnobbing with the fancies.
Yeah.
On the other
Okay.
hand, Jun is kind of rearing up to be like, haha, I'm gonna fuck with them so hard.
Perfect. Cool. Well, Thrakus.
Ailey's
What are you
like,
up
have I had adequate lessons? Is that something needed? Was that just in my brother's books? That's the sort of stuff she's thinking about at the moment.
So, Thrakus, what are you doing?
Yep. Well, I found Reptar. Is
Yep.
that cool? Reptar is alive.
Yep. see
You
that
good,
they, just-
Reptar?
Yeah, just lounging on the couch. When they hear you come in, they jump up a little bit, and they're still a little on edge, but calm down as soon as they realize that it's you.
That's a weird reaction. I'm not used to that. Okay, you're fine. Bye. Calming down. What the fuck is that? Cool. Well, I'm gonna head up to my room, got my stuff in it, and have a look at what I got to make a mask with. Oh, that's going to be slightly terrifying, actually.
Mhm.
Yeah, hound
The
face.
wild
anyone?
hunt.
Yeah. Yeah.
The old man face.
Yeah. Oh, somebody better stop me or I'm gonna do it.
I think it could be really funny.
Jun will cheer you on.
Hell yeah. Okay.
That'll be the best distraction.
Oh
Let's see
dear.
what I got.
I mean, it might not get past the entrance.
Cool. Well,
There's my stash.
while you figure out what you're doing, Varys, what are
Hmm.
you doing?
Varys is doing very much the same sort of thing. He's just going over the stuff that he's got. He's looking at like his iron bars and stuff that he's got, and his pistol casings and things as well too. I think he's just gonna start working on crafting up a mask and some bullets.
Yep.
If I could get Crash to assist me, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm. We'll make his way up to you.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Oh, this is like some serial killer shit.
Yeah, just a bit.
What I'm putting together, yeah. Technically, Thrakus is, as are the rest of you for the most part.
Yeah.
What, serial killers?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
We've killed multiple people because we wanted to kill them.
yeah, but
I don't know if it follows.
it wasn't for like a
the-
compulsion, you know. It was just kind of had to because of other reasons.
I mean, even
There
if you
have
make
been
money
an-
off it,
You don't really sit there
it's
and
right the same.
you don't really sit
What are
there
the
and
laws of the
fantasize about
land
killing.
here?
Well, the law of the land is that you're getting paid for this, so they obviously don't care that much.
Yep.
Anyway.
I still have feathers.
Yes, you do. Anyway, who's crafting things? What are they crafting?
I think at some point Ailey will attempt to craft a mask. I'm just trying to think of shit she's got on her other than glitter.
Okay.
Well, Thrakus is headed your way to try to convince you for a trade for a little bit of glitter. So I think that'll really make this pop off.
Yeah.
The sparkly old man face.
Oh, there's more to it than that.
Oh no.
It's gonna be
Oh,
terrifying.
dear.
Because Ailey's also
Okay.
well aware that her, like, tiara crown thing mixed in with her horns, like, she's not sure what kind of mask she could wear.
I mean,
Whether she just gives herself a new piercing.
I can help with that.
She's got a lot of spice Molotov cocktails, but,
yes.
you know.
Hmm.
Oop,
I mean, I even
no,
have
not
this
long
bottle of
rest.
adhesive,
No,
so I'm
go
really
away.
going to town. So, Ailey, you think I could use some of your glitter?
I will trade you some glitter for some, like a base for my mask.
A base?
I don't want to start. I was going to do metal, but then like Varys will be too busy, and I'm used to just drawing things
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm good at
and
stitching.
making bottles.
I'm good at stitching, and I'm good at wood carving. So, what would you prefer?
Oh, so a wood mask.
Okay. I'll get to carving out a base for that. Do you want to like paint on top of it?
Yeah, I'll do something like that
Hell yeah. Okay.
with glitter. I honestly cannot find, like, I've got all the stuff that it's in my favorites, but I can't find my regular items. Where the fuck is that button
Did you
gone?
stash it? So it's under people, like actors, and then open up house, and that's where my stash is.
Uh,
So I don't know if yours.
The tab on the right. There's.
Nah, I don't
I
think I've
think
put
there's only
anything
one
in
for
house.
2 of us.
I
Did you
have a
put it in
stash, but
regular
there's
loot?
nothing in mind.
I think you put it
apparently.
under regular loot.
What-
So if you
what?
go to items tab right next to it, then go to open regular loot because there's a bunch of glitter and stuff in there.
Ah, and the dress.
Yeah, so I think
And
you're
the
gonna need
Jade
to
Soldier
Re-
statue.
rename some,
A
move some
wanted
stuff around and
poster of
rename some
Jamie.
stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, that's mine.
Wine, whiskey, apple cider. Yep.
A sack of
Maybe
gems.
something.
Just been hoarding things.
Yeah.
Jill, my,
Yeah.
my Jamie poster. Or did we have more than one? I definitely tucked one away.
Silver powder
You tucked it.
pouch.
Oh no, I've got mine.
Like, as
so
in
I
a
guess...
pouch of silver powder? Or is
Yes.
it like a powder pouch
No, it's
that happens to be silver?
A
no,
pouch
so it
filled with
contains
silver powder.
silver powder. So it's for spells.
Ah.
Yeah.
Everyone needs
We
to
got
hide
it
it before
from-
Ailey decides it's great crafting material because it's shiny.
I am wondering if that is just stuff we all have in there somehow. I don't even know what, but it's a way for you to know it's somewhere.
Yeah.
Um,
Otherwise, you know, Ailey's got her pocket glitter.
I mean, she
that she
definitely
tends to
has like
carry
that
around.
glitter makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just has glitter in general, though.
Yeah. So
Some of it might be shards of glass that she's decided is shiny. Who knows? It's
So-
Ailey.
So after this exchange, Thoracus walks over to the kitchen table and flops down a Yethhound face that has mummified kobold ears stitched to where its ears should be, and then it's got feathers coming out the top.
Gruesome.
She just starts painting adhesive on it and is like, "Can I have some of that glitter?"
Yeah. And
Yeah, there we
Ailey's
go.
there with, like, what? The wood mask? and, like, painting glitter and, like, kind of trying to carve on it. Like, she's not great at carving. She's more of a painter drawer from doing all the bottles for her alcohol when she sells it.
I can help you out with it.
But yeah, she's
Do
just
you want
like,
us to make any rolls on making these, or you just letting us go ham?
hers is probably all fiery and glittery and shiny. Let's...
Yeah. Flaming.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna say that you are going to spend the rest of the afternoon. Let's call it a crafternoon.
Ooh.
Afternoon!
Putting all of this stuff together. So,
Frickin' millennials.
and I doubt that there's any way that I could make this worse from you guys failing a roll. So, to be fair, yeah, just go say you've got whatever you want from crafting together a mask. Yeah. So,
I think Jun will kind of go between Alien, Thoracus, and Varys and kind of ask for little bits of material and little bits of help and little bits of this, that, and the next thing.
Mhm.
And then he might disappear at times during the day and then come back with some material that he acquired somehow and, like, in the end, make a very elegant gold mask that looks creepily like it's been poured over his face.
Cool.
that's great. I like that.
I'm debating how, like, Ailey's supposed to be, like, you know, dexterous and like,
Yeah.
lock picking and stuff, and I'm like, how good would they be at making this mask? That's what I can't decide for what the quality is. But I'm sure she's found a way to make it just like attach and like blend into the crown on her face anyway, for minimal effort of her having to figure out what to do with it otherwise. And I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't go pickpocketing to go steal some gems to stick on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you don't want to use the stolen gems you already have.
No, of course not.
I'm pretty sure those are Varys's ones, aren't they? Or are those different ones?
I'm unsure.
So the
But
entertaining
she would
thing
get
here.
bored and go like hunting for stuff anyway, even if they had it anyway, because ADHD.
That's true.
So like hyper focus for ages on painting, and then be like, "Fuck it," and then go out pickpocketing for a while, and then come back and be like, "I have more materials." It's like, anyone need this? It'll be like a random object. She's like someone's pen or quill or something. Like, and I got some of this. Like, pulls out string, catnip, whatever. Like, she'll just find random shit.
Mm.
Yeah, pickpocketing is good. I feel like so is, snagging stuff from the table of the local goldsmith while he's not looking. Like, I got this.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay. So, Varys.
And we
Mhm.
would have definitely put spice on it too, by the way, just in
course.
case.
Yes.
Little.
yes. So,
She'll be like, this could come in handy.
so the only rolls that I will need will be
Mhm.
for functional items such as your bullets.
Bullets. Mhm.
But obviously, you can craft whatever you like otherwise.
Nice. Varys is going to, with Crash's help, make an iron mask and have a black fabric inlay on one of the eyes on the inside so that his magical eye doesn't shine all the way through. And then towards the bottom of the chin, he has small bits of wire with bullets dangling off them, almost like a bullet beard.
Right?
Amazing.
Yeah. And then he's going to make some actually functional bullets.
Okay. What are we
He's
making?
got
How much? And what kind?
he has 10 pistol bullet casings and 2 rifle bullet casings. I think the pistol bullet casings is going to be just focused single person attacks.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're spicing these up.
Yeah, spicing them up.
Well then. So, first things first. I'm gonna need you to roll Tinker's Tools for the craft.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Can I guide myself?
You have advantage as well from Crash.
Ah, nice.
So,
Cool.
you may guide yourself as well if you'd like to.
I think I'll save the guidance for the Arcana rather than for the actual Tinker's Tools.
Okay.
So Tinker's Tools. Oop. No. Is it? No, it's not Dex, is it? It's Intelligence. That one. And hit advantage. 14.
Yep, you successfully craft all of those bullets.
Cool.
Um,
Arcana?
yes.
Okay. Is this with advantage?
This one will not be. It's, yeah.
Cool. But I
Can't
can
help you
guide
with that one.
myself. No worries. Cool. So that's 2. And Arcana. That's a 24.
Nice.
E.
Alright, and going for single damage there, yeah?
Yeah. Focused fire, single target damage.
Okay. Well, write down all those pistol bullets as single target.
Okay, doke.
I'll find out how those go another time.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Cool. And for the rifle bullets, do you want to enchant those as well?
Yeah. Can these be
Distraction.
distraction bullets? Something just something weird happens with them that will pull focus.
Okay.
Unicorns?
Anything at all that would
Fireworks.
be hugely
Can't do
distracting.
fireworks. Yeah.
It could be fireworks, it could be a hypnotizing pattern in the air, it could be anything.
Cool. Well, go ahead and roll Arcana for that one as well.
Cool. Can I guide myself for this one as well?
Yep.
Sweet. And do I need a Tinker's check first?
No, Tinker's check was for all of the bullets.
Okay, cool. That's a 3. And Arcana. That's a 16.
Perfect.
Cool.
Anything else?
No, I think that's everything for now.
Well, you can write those rifle bullets down as distraction rifle bullets.
Sweet. And I do already have a darkness bomb. Could I try and work on a way to actually no, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Right. Well, with that, you will spend the afternoon putting together your bits and pieces. I imagine Avril just spends the whole time reading the book, yes?
I don't believe anyone's disturbed me. I have sat there dedicatedly drawing things in midair and trying not to burn holes in the side of the couch. Like little armchair thing.
Perfect.
I'm sure Wakelaw will find something for you to wear.
Yeah.
And he may
So-
insist that I don't wear this hellscape of a thing that I'm trying to make him paint.
Can
Yes.
I say that one of the times that Jun slips away, he goes to see Wakelaw and makes some special requests for his clothes?
Considering it would take you half a day to get to Wayclaw and back, probably not. Um,
Oh well, never mind. We'll do
Unless
that
you
another time.
yeah, unless you wanted to attune to the sending ring and send a message and do all that stuff.
I don't think Jun thinks that he can ask for that.
All right then. Well,
Just regular old sneaking around it is.
perfect. Well, with that, we'll, 3 hours later, deep into the afternoon, almost nighttime now, you all start to get a little hungry and realize that now's probably the time to finish up your craftings and have some dinners and think about going to sleeps for the next day.
Mm-hmm.
Crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine, many of you will probably continue crafting into the night. So, I'd say Crash and Reptile will put together a meal for you guys and bring it to you in the middle of your things. You can eat and do all that as you continue to get all your crafting done, and then late into the night you will finally sleep, awaken the next morning having completed your crafts and awaken refreshed and ready to go, so you may always roll your long rests.
Yes. Finally got all my hit dice back.
No game, why you do that?
Rest.
I wish to click.
The button I accidentally pushed earlier, but I'm pretty sure I cancelled out of. There we go. I think that worked.
Oh, and
Cool.
I don't know
Everybody?
what Codswell is at this point, but I don't think he cares. He slept too.
Yeah.
Wait, is he injured? Where is he? Codswell.
It's up in your room.
Ugh, go all the way upstairs. Okay. Every time I call Codswell up, our cat answers. Yeah.
Secretly, that's her name.
Yep.
It must be my tone of voice.
Yeah. Okay. Sleep. Get up. Refreshed. That's the real fantasy here. Go down for
What's
some
that?
breakfast. Consuela, sorry, Crash and Reptile nicely prepared you some breakfast as well.
I want the dog to help with breakfast.
Sure, the dog also helps with breakfast, much as he can.
In the way that dogs help with stuff where dogs are not required to help.
Exactly. So, now another day down before the masquerade. From your estimates, it's probably 1 or 2 days away. Yeah.
Been rushing. Did you guys want to see my creation?
Sure.
It's terrifying. Hang on, I gotta I'm not gonna
Oh.
do this.
Oh, no.
It's okay. Just keep going with the story. I'll get there eventually.
I see.
Jump scare.
We
Well.
should maybe go see Way Clothes so we can get ourselves situated for clothes, and while they're being made, we could go and shop in Storm Sledge.
Well, I hear no objections. So,
You didn't make yourself a mask.
Hmm?
is that directed at?
Avril.
Like waking up on the bearskin. It's a big yawn and a stretch, and roll over and try and figure out what page I fell asleep on. It's like absolutely no attention paying.
Jun shrugs and carries on. He's not gonna risk getting in trouble like last time.
Okay. Well, you all come together with all your bits and
Yeah.
bobs. And, yeah. How do you want to travel to Aroga? Avril knows the sigils to Wayclaw's house that was provided in the knowledge. There's also the train. Those are pretty much your options, unless you want to really take it slow.
If someone starts mentioning the train, I just dry reach and then cough and pretend I didn't.
Okay. We could teleport to Wayclaw's house and get the clothing stuff situated, and then teleport to Storm Sledge.
Yeah, it's something teleport walking into the kitchen with my book still around my nose.
Avril, you are the one who can teleport.
Yeah, I'll do the thing. Yep.
Okay.
Bumps into the wall.
I didn't. I did just run over the table though.
It was more effort to go over the table. Why would you? Oh, okay.
I bumped into it. Still like. Eventually, like I'm trying to cast the thing with one hand, and then I'm like still trying to read my book. I'm like, ugh, okay, fine. So like fold the book up, shove it under my armpit, do the circle. Which means I gotta go find it. In here somewhere. A boom, there you go. Done.
Everyone activates the teleportation circle to Wayclaw's house.
Opens book up, turns around towards the party. It's finished. Steps backwards through the circle.
You all
Don't understand why she's having so much trouble with this easier spell, but she can do that.
Wayclaw put it in my brain. That's different. I have to read. You know how hard reading is? Ugh.
To Jun, so hard.
John, you're not my real dad.
just imagining that, like, and just so Errol has stepped back through this portal. You say this. They lean back through the portal to respond, and then go back.
This is my head kind of like appears where it was briefly and just goes and then reverses.
Perfect. Well, the rest of you hurry through, as it is only a single round, 6 seconds of teleportation time. So I'm not sure how that happened, but hey, you know, for funsies. And you
Was that
are
fast?
Rule of cool, boss.
exactly. You are all teleported to somewhere in Hiroga. You are not too sure. You've all done the teleportation-y business before, but this one is a little different because you are in an entirely different room than you've ever been to before. But it doesn't look that much different from your living room, other than it is quite a bit larger, quite a bit fancier. All of the wood trim around everything is handcrafted, very ornate wood, mahogany, as expected.
Mahogany.
Mahogany.
And
Looks around the room. Huh. There's no dead gold dude in here. That's fancy.
Oh lordy.
And there are a few paintings on the wall, all of different interpretations of Wayclaw, obviously.
He got like a gallery of pictures of himself.
It just seems to be just this room. So on each of the 4 walls, there is a picture of him in different styles. There's like a Picasso and you know, all of those different types of
Absolutely.
paintings. And it's only a few seconds of you sort of really taking in the room before the door opens and a servant of some description steps in, an older gentleman wearing a very nice suit.
I was just going to ask, of what description, and then you described him.
Exactly. Steps in, sees you all, and goes, "Ah, yes, then we were expecting you."
Wonderful.
Sure you were.
And Magic does here. It was pretty cool.
Yes, I'm sure.
I mean, he works here. He probably sees it fairly often.
Hasn't
not
seen my
really.
one.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Everyone's one's way cooler.
Because it's red and orange and red.
Orange.
And red.
What,
Yellow.
what may I do for you?
Oh,
We're here to see Wayclaw.
also he said that he would assist us with attire for the masquerade.
Yes, he did say that was expected. I do have some people here ready to take your measurements for that purpose.
Wonderful.
And
To make a quest.
yes, of course. And of course, we also have mask makers ready to craft appropriate masquerade masks for you as well.
Oh wow.
Bailey will hand what the hell she made and be like, I want one like this, but better.
He's used
Yeah,
to
he'll
serving
pay.
people,
Just
so
like
he'll
shiny,
he'll take it off your
blinding
hands
red,
and just be like, I have no idea what to do with this. But he'll say, okay, Yes, please follow me. And he'll lead you through Wayclaw's abode here, which is a not what's the opposite of modest?
Flamboyant?
An extremely
Extravagant.
Opulent.
extravagant, opulent
Opulent.
mansion
You
of a
and
house.
everything.
Nouveau rich.
Yes.
Nouveau riche. They're always more extravagant and opulent.
So you will be moved down several hallway corridors, each one adorned with many handcrafted wooden sculptures, metal sculptures, porcelain and marble sculptures. Not all of Wayclaw. Some are just nice looking statues and things. There are a few neatly ordained vases as well. It seems like as you're passing through, it seems like he's decorated it in such a way that each section of hallway is almost like a sort of artistic renaissance, almost like each one has a theme about it, and seem to have been crafted around the same time. It's like stepping through the life of an extremely long-lived, very rich individual. Until you are brought to essentially a ballroom in this mansion that has had several makeshift walls put up, sort of cubicle-esque in the ballroom. About 5 different cubicles set up, each with another servant-looking person standing at attention, really, ready to measure you for your gowns, your attire. Right this way. Please choose a person and be measured for your attire, and relay any description, any options that you would like specifically to them as well.
Thank you. John strides towards whichever person looks the least confident and the most out of their depth.
Okay. That'll be a hard ask. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That one.
Well, all right then. So
He's basically gonna subtly bully this person.
of course. So, to the untrained eye, well, just to any regular person looking on this, they would see 5 extremely professional people here that are unperturbed by everything that's going on
bullshit.
here. Yeah, basically. But you, in your very keen perception of people and their natures, can see that one of them, the middle one, just maybe about a foot shorter than the rest of them, and maybe a little bit younger. You see that she is incessantly fidgeting with her fingers, in a very controlled way, but is probably the most nervous among them, but that is not really saying much.
Jun will stride up to her and go, stick his hand out and go, "Hello, I am Jun. I have a mask concept design for you, but let's start with the measuring first." And as this person goes to measure him, he's gonna like flux his body shape slightly and like screw up the measurements a couple of times, and then basically manipulate the situation so the thing that gets measured is slightly bigger than the size he usually takes, like just enough to kind of slip in like a weapon or leftover food or like, you know, extra bitses.
So Jun's making their bitches bigger to intimidate the person. Got it.
Absolutely.
It's just fucking with her, making her job harder.
Oh, so now it's bits and harder and bigger? Oh my.
Okay. Anyone else? Getting measured? Anyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I better be measured.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Any?
no, I don't. I'm wearing my own plate mail. Yeah, I shouldn't be measured.
Okay.
No one needs to measure me. I measure up just fine.
Ailey has clothes already. It's just the mask. So they'll be talking to someone being like, more gems, more glitter, more.
Okay.
Varys will get measured up.
Cool. You have that.
Everyone's gonna try and find someone who looks like kind rather than anything else, because they're potentially shitting a brick a little bit.
Yeah, I mean they're all look like they're here to do the job. So they're not not particularly caring or sensitive in that way. But they are still seemingly professional tailors, so understand some hesitance, and are gentle with you, politely ask for you to remove remove your hat, remove the more baggy robes that you are wearing to get proper measurements, but do not ask you to remove anything else, and try to keep you comfortable throughout the whole experience. Same for everybody else, and even Jun making making their person's life hell. They are still very professional, still collect their
I think
measurements
Jun,
appropriately.
while making things difficult, is actually being charming and like playing off that, you know, it's just awkward and it's like he's not letting on that he's doing it.
Of course.
Yeah. It's just like, oops, you got that one wrong again. Oops, you got that one wrong again. Stop hitting yourself.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
But with having the Masquerade from Ailey, the tailor that is looking after that, takes down the meticulous number of things that you want added to set for yours, and will and takes the mask that you have crafted as a guide for that, and says, yes, we'll sort it out. Jun, you also want them to make one up to be like yours as well, yes?
Yes, so what Jin asks for is a elegant set of robes that will fit in the setting, or suit or whatever, but that has like these subtle and elegant fire colors with gold throughout, like gold kind of trim and like little moments of gold throughout, and then this mask that looks eerily like it has been, dripped onto the face and is just gold, and so is elegant for the context, but if you know the symbolism, it's creepy as fuck.
Perfect.
So just to freak his mates out, really.
Of course. Varys?
Mm-hmm. It just shows the mask that he's made in terms of like if they want to match up some colors to it. He sort of points to his coat, the dark blue of it, and says something along these lines. But otherwise is open to whatever this person wants to do.
Okay. Perfect. Everil?
Yes.
They will ask you what you would like to wear.
I don't really. I've never had. I found these in a castle. It's like pointing to the robes. There's, I haven't really had anything else. And then I also found this, like when they've taken off the hats, like shows the crown.
Okay. Well, let's. How about we start with the mask, and then we can decide on what fits best for that. Yes.
I've never tried to disguise myself even. So, well, I kind of have, but not really. But it's difficult. I don't really know which part of me is the disguise anymore. I can't figure it out. But mostly I do like fire magic, so maybe fire stuff looks cool. Like flame mask. I don't know. I've never been to a masquerade before.
Okay. How about we just start with something simple? Maybe like an animal mask. And we can just do like a simple white porcelain with some gold trim, and just make it out to look like an animal of some sort.
No, okay.
Yeah, maybe like a tiger or a wolf.
What about a phoenix?
Phoenix.
She wanted something fire.
Phoenixes are fiery. They do,
Okay. Yeah, we can do a bird and make it fiery. Absolutely.
Maybe it should. What if it's like pulls out sketchbook, licks the end of the nearest bit of charcoal in my pocket, and starts sketching like a me kind of outfit. So it's reasonably well covered, and probably has the robes underneath it because everyone's like, "How like fuck am I leaving my magical item around? How new?" So they're taking their robes with them at least, and their crown can be kind of incorporated into their mask. So it all kind of fits together and looks cool. And they start sketching I guess a set of robes that have like flamey bell sleeves on it and stuff.
Okay.
I'll draw something up and put it in the Discord chat anyway.
One note for Varys is he'd ask if it could be made loose enough so that he could wear his leather armor beneath it.
uh, I guess it might not look great, but we can. Yeah.
I mean, unless you can integrate it somehow.
Probably not.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, with that, you are all measured up and have your masks ready. During this at all, Thoricus, do you produce your mask at all? Does anybody see it here?
Because she's smart enough to know they're gonna try to do some stupid shit, and Thoricus likes their mask. And it serves the purpose.
Fair enough.
Sure does.
Definitely gonna be distracting.
Cool. Well, you all are all measured up. All given the ideas over. You are ready to go.
Nice.
So, where to next?
Storm Sledge for magic item shopping? Is that what we wanted?
Feel yes, this is an important part of the preparation.
Okay. Well, once you're all measured up and ready to go, first seven will come back and greet you all and go, we'll make sure that these outfits are ready tomorrow for fitting for the masquerade tomorrow night.
Wonderful.
So, would you like me to lead you back to the portal? Yes?
Do you believe that is our preferred travel these days? Yes, thank you.
Of course.
Get some sleep before the ball.
Well, it is morning at the moment. Yes. Take you back through the hallways and corridors to the room with the teleportation circle in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he will produce a small crystal from his coat pocket, and will say, Storm Sledge, yes?
Yes.
Right. And we'll quickly jot down some sigils that Errol will recognize as the ones for Storm Sledge. And we'll produce another. Well, yeah. No, we'll use that crystal that he's produced to channel some magical essence from it and ignite the teleportation circle for you to step through.
I just need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
And that will take us directly over to Storm Sledge. Back again. As you find yourself back into the storage closet that contains the teleportation circle, you see sitting by the door facing the teleportation circle a sapphire half dragon, with a few blue scales protruding from their collar and sleeves, who is completely engrossed in a book, doesn't even really pay attention to you. They acknowledge your appearance by sort of looking up at you, and then immediately goes back to reading their book.
Hey, it's that kid.
This is a different kid to the one that you had previously.
Oh. I was about to say Ailey would be like, ah, hi again. Whether they know the kid or not.
Yeah, probs. So, where in the Storm's Ledge do you want to go to buy stuff? There's the potion shop.
I don't think I'm allowed.
Yeah. Well, there was that alchemist up in the King's Alley as well. There are a few other magical stores around the place. This is the place for it. Where do you want to go first?
Well, let's go to the closest one first.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll probably be up in
Free.
King's Alley. There's the older dwarf lady looking after the place. Has slowly become accustomed to you lot. So, what can I get you today?
I'm looking for potions that will, or other magical means to perhaps hear people better, perhaps read their intentions better, perhaps slip away easier if needed, things like that.
Okay. Let me take a look. And they will go through a bunch of potions. You'll hear them tinkling with glass and crystal all over the place. And we'll come back with a crate full of potions. Well, I have something that might work for all of the above, which is a potion of skillfulness. Makes you more adept at all the things that you are adept at.
Which is that?
That'd be 500 gold pieces.
Does sound very useful. What do we think, team?
Uh, 500 was for how many?
1.
I mean, if you want to spend your money on that. Like, how much money does Ailey even have right now? Where is she?
Currently,
She probably wants to buy health potions, if anything, because I think she's out.
you've got a single regular healing potion.
Yeah, she'll want to buy healing potions.
Okay. well. She'll continue. I also have some potions of invisibility. And some potions of
Invisibility.
yes.
Ailey will definitely be eyeing up invisibility.
Alright. I have some potions of speed, potions of haste, potions of deftness, which makes you a little bit more harder to hit. Yeah. That was what you were after, right? Spotting,
You
escaping.
Yes. Think. What do we have in the bag of holding? Ugh. Why did we go shopping?
You guys all did have a lot of money.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm confused about where the money is.
Well, you were meant to put it into your stashes and separate it.
Well, you never gave us the numbers.
Yeah,
I did give you the number, didn't I?
Not when we were doing any stash
Nah,
things,
I
and then
don't
you
know.
told us to hurry up with stash stuff.
I think
No,
we
I swear
got
I gave
3
you the
grand
number.
a piece, wasn't it?
I feel like I remember a
Let's
number,
have a
but
look.
I wouldn't have a clue
Ailey's
what it was.
stash.
Yeah.
There is no money.
I remember it was
Just a
around.
jewel encrusted chalice.
Yeah, no money in there either.
It was like a whole bunch of platinum. I think it was 300
I
platinum.
do
a
have
piece,
platinum
which
in
comes
my
out to 3,000.
main, but
Yeah.
You
but
might
Ailey
not
also
have put it in
hoards,
there,
so
but yeah,
yeah.
you should have
I
at least
definitely don't
300
have that much
platinum.
platinum at all.
yeah, I do not have that much.
Yeah,
No.
you'll.
So I don't
you
think
guys did
anything
not,
got put in the
did not
stash.
update your stashes, so.
Well,
Dear.
we didn't
So,
have the opportunity to.
well, you did because you've got 3,000 gold pieces in there. I'm assuming that you just translated it directly into gold pieces yourself, there, I guess.
So
I don't even know, and I did not see it, so whatever.
Can you please add to my wallet or my stash, however much it was supposed to be?
Sure. Okay.
I feel like Jin would have kept it on him. I remember having that thought.
Hmm.
But
I know Ailey was gonna go sleep in hers, so
Yes.
Was it something about the? Didn't you put it in the bag of holding, John?
that's right. Because I remember putting it in a bag.
Yeah. Like keeping it as platinum is also a better idea, just for if you're wanting to carry it around, because in gold, it's a lot more weight.
yeah, because that was why we weren't all carrying it around us, was the fucking weight of it all.
Yeah, I believe that it was like we were paid out in platinum though, because it was such a large sum.
Putting it in a little bag, either in the bag of holding or in my bag, but I can't seem to find. Mind you, I'm on my laptop and I can't scroll all the way down.
But yeah, everyone should have at least 3,000 gold that they can spend on stuff if they want to.
Okay, in that case, I want to buy the potion of skillfulness, and I've forgotten the other ones you mentioned, Skelly, but potentially some of those.
Okay, so you already have a potion of skillfulness, by the way.
I want another one.
You can have another one. Okay.
Because I'm scared I'll use it, and then I'll roll bad, and then it will be worthless. And then I'll be grumpy because I don't have another one.
Okay, well, she's asking for 500 gold pieces. That. So I'll just put this in the bag of holding for now. So, 300. Wait, no. Yes. So. So. 500 pieces for the skillfulness potion. There's a bunch of other things as well there. The deafness potion, which just increases your AC by 3 for an hour. That is 1,100 gold pieces. Potions of haste and speed are pretty similar. The speed potion will grant you haste specifically. As in, yeah, this is right. I see what I did here. That's actually wrong. There is no potion of speed. That's my mean. There is just a potion of haste.
Take a potion of haste.
Okay, that is 1,300 gold pieces.
And I am happy with that.
Okay, so that's a grand total of 1,800 gold pieces.
So where does that come out of, or where have
So
we?
I'll take that out of the bag of holding for you.
I have a feeling that you put it in a little pouch.
Yeah, so
thing.
you do have a bag of holding in your inventory, separate to the bag of holding that I was intending for you to move stuff out of there and into the actual bag itself, but yeah.
I must not have done that correctly, sorry.
No, that's fine. I understand that sometimes, especially, it was probably like right at the end of the session or whatever, and I understand that everybody just forgot to add their monies. That's fine.
I'm glad people remembered that we had monies.
Yes.
We were poor for a while, so getting the platinum was handy.
Do for yourselves.
Right, yeah. Varys was very poor for a while.
But Jun not being poor is an anomalous state.
That is true.
For sure.
To be honest, I just don't spend money enough.
Varys spends all of
Probably
his money on this sort of shit. Suit up.
So, you get for that. I've updated the bag of holding to be the appropriate number of platinum and gold there now for you having bought a potion of skillfulness and a potion of haste.
Thank you.
Right.
Ailey wants an invisibility potion and like several healing potions of some description.
Okay. So, invisibility potion. Let me finish this transaction off first before we do that. Otherwise, we'll lose stuff. So, Jin, actually, you also did already have a potion of haste as well. So you've now got 2 potions of skillfulness, 2 potions of haste.
Oh my goodness. I'm so equipped.
Ailey, you want potion of invisibility.
So,
You want just one of those?
She needs her money, and then otherwise
Yeah.
she wants a potion of invisibility and several healing potions.
Okay. Potion of invisibility. Well, potion of invisibility is going to run 280 gold, and they have a couple of Raider healing potions, which are all each 200 gold pieces as well. So get 2 of those. That'll run you 680 gold pieces.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Get your potion of invisibility. Find everything. And
That way, if shit hits the fan, she's just drinking that and she's gone.
yeah, great.
Because she'll try and stealth, but if for some reason that doesn't work and her normal, like, look over there! And then everyone looks and then they turn back and she's gone. And it's because she's flowing upwards, but nobody ever looks up. That is
Genius.
her stealthing.
Fair enough. Cool. Anybody else?
I got magic to make me invisible.
That is true. Does anybody else want to buy any potions?
I think I'm good for potions.
The way you're saying that makes me think I should, but I don't really want to.
That's fine. However you want to
How
play
much
this.
for a couple more healing potions?
They only have ones in the largest size left. One of those will set you back 1,300 gold pieces.
I'll risk it.
All right. Any other magical items or magical things that you want to look out for?
What else do they sell? Any cool magical weapons and accessories? I doubt it, but you never know.
Perception check.
Perception. Alright, let's give this a go. Nope, now I'm on items. Where's my perception? That's deception. That's persuasion. Perception! Yay, dyslexia.
No, stop me.
Yeah.
Oh, are we all supposed to be doing
No,
perceptions?
no. It was just Ailey looking for things that they want to buy.
Yeah.
Special magical items, weapons, and stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Does anything of interest?
Anything of interest? Not particularly. No. Welcome back.
Sorry, my laptop fully died.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought I saw
Mm.
that.
Yeah, no, nothing of
We're still
particular
shopping.
interest to Ailey, unfortunately.
Okay.
You have seen many of the things that they have before. The various powders, such as the crystalline scale, powdered dragon scale, that is found here. Mainly an alchemist sort of shop, so not really a lot of items, stuff. Yeah. Yeah. So, with that, we're all purchased up, unless anybody else has anything they want.
I'll roll a
Yeah.
perception for this third Thoracus themed cool shit.
Okay.
Hang on. Where are the perceptions? Eh,
Nope. No, not really.
I'm good.
Cool. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it. Speak now, forever hold your peace on buying stuff from the magical store.
Mhm.
Forever?
Well, for now.
Forever,
For
ever.
today.
Yeah, right.
Do you want to go to the other store after this, Varus?
Oh, I don't mind. I don't know that they will have anything particularly for me, but if anybody else does, that's fine.
I think I'm happy with what I've got.
Hmm.
I'm pulling together some plans for my role
Right?
in this ball.
Mm-hmm.
What's my role?
Enjoy yourself.
So I'm allowed to steal from the rich people?
Definitely.
I was thinking more drink, but that works too.
Yeah, but I get to do that all the time. I don't often get to bump into many rich people all the time that I know are there and rich.
It's true. Just, if they do notice that something's missing, realize they will know it's you immediately.
Nah, not necessarily.
It's not going to be one of them.
There will be eyes everywhere, so just be careful who you attempt to pickpocket.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright then. Well, you leave the shop. Yeah, you have the rest of the day. It is like just before lunch at this point. You guys have zipped around quite quickly. What do you want to do? Do you want to head back now, back home, chill out for the rest of the day, or you want to chill out here and then go back later?
Scully, what kind of shop the other magical shop is?
So there's many a magical shop around here. This is a magical city, of course. It's very much about what you want to look for. The main places that the team has already been to and looked into is this alchemist shop that you were in, the blacksmith down here,
Potion shop.
and the potion shop down in Claywalk that was exploded. That may or may not still be in operation, but there were various number of stores selling various numbers of objects. It is very much whether or not you want to spend the time going through and investigating each individual one for stuff, or if there's something specific that you want to have on you.
Hmm. So I think as they walk and shop and things, Jin will chat to Varys in particular, but the group generally as well, just about how he's imagining this might go. And talking about, well, you know, we want to get information out of these people, right? Subtly. So I'm going to, you know, pretend to be one of them and approach it from that angle. And of course, you will make, Thraicus in particular, and also Ailey will make excellent distractions. And I was thinking of trying some kind of social manipulation to get them to talk. Do you think we might need, in any case, truth serum or some kind of magical recording device? Or, like, how much information do you think we're actually going to be able to get? Because basically we're going into a party of warmongers, right?
Well, there will be people like that among them, yes. If we hear anything particularly damning, I am able to create a short recording, but it's not stable, I guess. It's like I can make the pictures, I can make something record, but it is only a small amount of time.
How are you feeling about this ball, Avril?
If I'm very honest, lots of you are talking about plans for it not being about who you're gonna dance with. So I want to help. I don't really know how to help. I just know to be annoying, and then you can do adult stuff and I'll be doing other stuff. I don't know. Do you need me to just distract people so you can do other things?
Well, actually, I was... Because if you want to enjoy yourself and dance and not do adult things, that's fine. If you want to be a distraction, that's fine. But I thought
How big are we talking?
I thought perhaps you might enjoy being a scribe and writing or drawing things that you notice.
I can do that. I'm pretty good at that.
Because
Everyone's gonna open their book to a recent observation of anyone in the party, and like it'll be like a random page that they skip to that's someone else at the breakfast table picking their nose. Like they've been sketched caught in the act. See, I observe you all the time. What about this one, Jun? It skips to one where Jun's like sat there with their leg open trying to go for a scratch around the back of their thigh. Like looks particularly awkward, being like, see? You sat there like this for ages. It looked really weird.
I can shape change. Why do I do that?
I don't know, but you did it for like forever.
But I think your observational skills might be quite useful in identifying which of these people have secrets and, you know, recording anything that they say to us that we might find interesting.
So,
unless of course you want to go dance.
Talk to people, write down stuff, draw stuff without them seeing that I'm drawing stuff?
Well, maybe they can see, but maybe you just, don't let them see what you're drawing. So if they come up to you, you can have a decoy to show them.
Oh.
Because it's hard to hide doing the drawing.
What if I offered my skills as a drawer? What's the word? Like a portrait. A picture of your face.
Yes. That is very entertaining, and people do like that a lot.
We could ask them questions while I draw them, while they can't move. They have to sit there and talk to me.
What do you think, Varys? Is that going to be an effective tool at an event like this?
I don't know. I have not attended a masquerade before. I don't know whether that is normal or abnormal. I think do whatever you feel.
We're all normal.
Sure.
Jun can't help himself. He just kind of sniggers.
But
I wonder if perhaps
As normal as they get.
portrait. Yeah.
Wait,
I wonder if perhaps portraits aren't quite right for a masquerade ball, but certainly drawings of people enjoying themselves, I think. I think
Okay.
people will appreciate that.
I can do that. Judd, what if you help them get their pose how I need it, and that gets you to put your hands where you need them to go for magic pockets?
I like how you think.
One day, I won't be all sweet and adorable, and then it won't probably work as good, but, well, while I can.
And then you will find other means. And he
Like what?
goes to ruffle her hair under her hat and probably spikes himself on the crown.
Ow, why would you do that?
I forgot about the crown. It's shaking his hand.
Seems to be a good keep people away device.
You are very patable.
Thrakus, John's being weird again.
Sorry, what?
John's being weird.
Yeah, that's John.
Isn't he always weird?
Yeah, but he said I was paintable.
John, don't paint on Avril. She doesn't seem to like it.
Jun just laughs and kind of rolls his eyes a little bit and kind of diverts the conversation back to ball plans and who might we need to talk to and what information might we be trying to get.
I'm imagining this is just like a van family trip where Thrakus is driving, Varys is in the passenger seat, Jun, Ailey, and Avril are in the back seat, and Crash and Constalope are in the boot.
Yep,
Right.
yep. And every so
Jun's
often
trying to
Jun
paint me again. Don't make me come back there.
I'm
Jun will,
also waiting for the I have to pee.
Disneyland.
Like, Dad, do you think this is a good idea for the ball? I can manipulate people by doing this.
I'm just
Exactly.
gonna
I'm just
lean.
thinking of that fucking episode of Mr. Robot when he has that weird tripped out old 90s sitcom dream with the car and the guy in the boot. And they're like, just ignore that.
Gonna lean forward and tug on the back of Thrakus' chair, like, I need a toilet. Where's the next toilet? Is there a toilet? I didn't go before I
Yeah,
got in the
yeah.
cart.
Hang on.
Oh my god, roll for
Can you
perception.
pull over?
Okay.
Need to pull the portal
is
over
a
now.
Perfect time for us to finish up. Next time, the team. Well, now that we've got everyone ready, got all of their gear sorted out, got the potions, got the tire, got the masks. We are ready, finally, to get the masquerade going next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, I was gonna say like we're
Yeah, this is
we're
it.
about out of time now. Yeah.
Yeah, that is us. So
We tried.
well, we're right there. You know, it'll
Yeah.
probably be in the next
Finally.
few minutes of the next episode. So, thanks everybody for joining us. We will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Yay! Good, because I